Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is my Ring of Honor Survival of the Fittest 2009 preview. This show is finally going to take place. I think it's a great time to do this show with Bryan Danielson and Nigel Lehman. It's a great way to kind of push someone new or kind of solidify someone as a main eventer. So yeah, I definitely think this will be the best one that they've done in a long time. The past ones haven't been that successful. They were pretty lackluster shows, but the first one back in 2004 was great. Featured Austin Aries and Bryan Danielson. It's kind of like a six-man elimination match, so it came down to those two guys, and they just tore it up. That's really where Austin Aries made a name for himself, and Bryan Danielson won the match. So you don't necessarily have to win this thing to kind of get a rub. You can just put on a great showing, and then it'll carry you into future shows. So for this show, let's break it down. There's 6 qualifying matches. The winner of each of these matches goes on to the main event in the 6-man elimination match. So we get Kenny Omega versus Chris Hero. Very interesting matchup. Really don't know who's going to win this one because both guys definitely should go over, and both these guys need to be made to look strong. So Omega's a hell of a talent, and Hero's at the top of his game right now. I just think Hero's promos are the best in the business, and his conditioning he's really stepped up his conditioning and his whole arsenal. So I think it would be a mistake for Hero to not go over here. I think Hero, one of the most valuable guys in the company, definitely have to put him in this match. At the same time, they want to make Omega look strong because he has a title defense against a title match in Canada against Aries. It's Aries going to defend the title against Omega. So definitely think definitely going to be interesting here. Maybe if out of all the matches, this probably has a chance of going to a 20-minute time limit. But nonetheless, this should just be an excellent match. Really don't know who's going to go over here, but I definitely think Hero if I had to pick one. So next up we get Claudio Castagnoli versus Petey Williams. Now, I'm not too high on Petey Williams, as a lot of you guys know. I think the fact that he has the Canadian Destroyer and the fact that he's Canadian and the fact that he's like in great shape kind of overshadows the fact that he's really not that great of a wrestler. He doesn't have a lot of intensity to me. I just don't see him as a main event guy. So definitely think Claudio will go over here. I think Claudio put on a great match at Glory of Honor. Definitely should continue his push. His heel persona in the embassy, it's been good. His interviews have been great. I definitely find him very entertaining on the mic, but his matches, I don't know, they've just been a drag to watch, particularly his HDNet matches with his feud with Brent Albright was okay to me, but he just had a lot of mediocre matches, particularly on HDNet. So I definitely think Claudio will still win this match. Will advance into the 6-man elimination match. But I don't think he should go over here. I just don't think he's the right guy. It's not the right time. He's probably going to turn face in the future. And if he's turning face, they definitely shouldn't have him go over here. That would just be kind of confusing. So, and plus, he already won the Race to the Top tournament in 2007. So, and that's the thing about this. A lot of these guys have won tournaments before. Hero won the Survival of the Fittest in 2007. Claudio won the Race to the Top in 2007. Roderick Strong won Survival of the Fittest in 2005. And Kevin Steen won the Eye of the Storm tournament. That was kind of like some rinky-dink tournament that they had because not enough guys showed up to the show. So next up, we get Tyler Black versus Kenny King, and this will be a very excellent match. I definitely think, it's a shame that Kenny King's going against Tyler Black. He could definitely use the rub in the main event. This would be a great way to just make him as a serious, main event caliber guy, because I definitely think he has that talent. But unfortunately, he's stuck in Aries stable right now, and that would kind of be a mistake to put him in the title contention right now while Aries is still the man. So, and at the same time, Tyler Black, I mean, without a doubt, you got to have him go over here because he's definitely, one of the top guys that they need to start pushing because, Bryan and Nigel are gone, and the WWE is breathing down their necks. Probably, maybe Tyler Black was offered a contract. Maybe it's set to expire. I don't know what's going to happen, but definitely think Black needs to win this match and advance. So next up, we get Kevin Steen versus Colt Cabana. I don't know, man. I definitely think Kevin Steen, now that he's going to be back in singles again, it looks like the tag team title hunt is finally over. So him and Cabana will have a good match. I definitely think Steen needs to go over here, kind of solidify him as a singles guy. This kind of brings some more credibility back to him as a single star. So, but no, Steen will definitely not win this tournament though, or win this elimination match. Why am I not picking Cabana to win this thing? I don't know. I'm just going to go with Steen. I like Cabana. I think he brings a lot to the undercard. But I don't know. I just think he needs to revamp his style and revamp his character, and he needs to morph into more of a serious guy. So that's why I'm not picking Cabana. But Steen, this is a good chance for Steen to capitalize and just show that he's back as a singles guy. I definitely think he needs to turn heel soon, so I don't see him winning this match. But a lot of people are saying that they see Steen taking the belt off of Aries at Glory of Honor. I heard people saying that, but I definitely don't see that happening. But I definitely think Kevin Steen could. I think his singles push will go a lot better this time. So, and definitely he's better as a heel. So, hopefully the turn will come. All right. So the next match we get Rhett Titus versus Roderick Strong. This would be. Strong will definitely win this match, no problem. It shouldn't go too long. It'll be pretty fun, but I don't know. I just don't see Titus even putting up that much of a fight here. Yes, so that leaves us with 5 guys advancing. There's going to be another match. It's a to be announced versus a to be announced. It could be anyone, maybe Sanjay, El Generico, Necro. I don't know, but we have 5 guys advancing. We got Hero, Tyler Black, Claudio Castagnoli, Kevin Steen, and Roderick Strong. Personally, for me, I think this would be great. I think this would be the best survival of the fittest that they've done since the first one. I think you got all the talent that you need for this one, and probably come down to Roderick Strong and Tyler Black. They really haven't had a match yet. I think these 2 guys could just tear it down. This could kind of lead into them feuding over who's going to be the #1 contender going in the final battle. So I don't know, but at the same time, the winner of this match doesn't necessarily have to get the title shot at final battle. That hasn't always been the thing for survival of the fittest. Some survival of the fittest winners just got the title shot at random shows. So, but yeah, I'm gonna say Tyler Black is gonna go over here. A lot of that has to do because Roderick Strong already won survival of the fittest. Strong could definitely use the win here, but I'm just gonna say Black definitely needs it for everyone to take him serious as this big mega star that everyone wants to make him out to be. So, and there is talk of having Black versus Aries at final battle. They do have a history in New York City, so that probably seems like a logical thing to do. But for me, that's the predictable thing to do, and I don't think they should do that. But I'll still say Black will get the win here, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win the title anytime soon. And that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to challenge Aries for the belt at final battle. I think somewhere down the road, you could probably have Black lose to Aries, and then eventually that could trigger Black to turn heel. I think if Black is going to win the belt, he needs to do it as a heel, because if he wins it as a face right now, I think he's going to run into the same problem that Randy Orton ran into back in 2004, kind of the stale face with the title belt, and I don't know. I just don't see that working out. But so Tyler Black will win survival of the fittest, and then it'll come down to Davey Richards and Austin Aries. They'll have a tag match. This is not part of the tournament. This is just like an attraction tag match. But I think this will be very important. So we get Davey Richards and Aries teaming up to face the Briscoes in what should be a very spectacular match. If both teams bring it, there's no reason why this shouldn't be a match of the year candidate. But this match has storyline implications written all over it, because this could kind of like lead into Davey Richards and Aries turning on each other, which could set up a match at Final Battle, which would be the fresh thing that everyone wants. If you go to the ROH Wrestling message board, they're petitioning for this match to happen. People want to see this. And I think this would be great. Either way, it's a win-win situation. You can have Davey take the title off of Aries, and it'll kind of be reminiscent of when Aries took the title off of Joe, kind of the young, hungry guy that's hot, that took the belt off of the dominant champion. I think the same thing could happen here. And even if Aries wins, if these 2 guys just go at it, they could tear the house down. This could be the match of the year. This could surpass Kenta and Davey easily if these 2 just bring it. And definitely the crowd will be hot because it's New York City and it's for the title and it's final battle. So, yeah, that's it. I don't want to run out of time, but I think Tyler Black will win this thing. I think this, like I said, I think this will be the best survival of the fittest that they've had in a while. So, Yeah, that's it for now.